Hello everybody, I'm Mike Westendorf. Welcome to this week's St. Paul's Connection. Two things for you today. The first one's a quick one. It's a save the date for the grade school's spring production of Murder on the 518. It'll be presented by our 6th through 8th graders March 31st and April 1st in the Centennial Gym. There is a special showing for our congregation members during the day on that Thursday. I'll have more next week to tell you, but just pencil that in that our spring production's coming up in a couple weeks. I'm going to ask Jim Buskey to come on into frame here. Jim.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. It has been a while. Jim is the lead of Lighthouse Youth Ministries and
Executive Director.
Executive Director.
Big title.
There it is. I like big title. Director of Worship Operations.
Right.
Yeah. Whatever. Actually, my small group is going to be helping serve a meal at one of the locations here coming up.
That's awesome.
So we asked Jim to be with us here this week, especially many of you know the partnership that's emerging between Lighthouse and St. Paul's, specifically at Bridge MKE. But we wanted to just start with, tell us a little bit about Lighthouse Youth Ministries. Just get us caught up.
Perfect. I'm happy to do that. So Lighthouse Youth Center is an after-school youth program for neighborhood youth ages 10 through 18. We opened our first campus 17 years ago, 2006, in the Havenwoods neighborhood, partnering with Redemption Lutheran Church. It was always the plan to grow and open more locations and help more kids. We opened our second campus in 2012, partnering with Garden Homes Lutheran Church. In 2018, St. Andrews actually donated its vacant church on 12th and Oklahoma to Lighthouse. So we renovated it. And of course, we opened that 2 weeks before COVID, and then got shut down, and it's back open and successful. Yep. We are opening a fourth campus, our first one outside of Milwaukee in Appleton.
That's right.
So that's April 28th will be our 17th anniversary. We're going to be opening a fourth campus in Appleton, and at the exact same time, we're working with you guys. So the plan right now is to renovate some space and have this facility at the Bridge MKE ready to go by the middle of May, working with kids.
And tell us just a little bit about working with kids. What are some of the things that we do?
So Lighthouse provides a safe, structured place for kids to grow mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. We have three major components to our program. We have a recreation time where kids can just be kids, pool, air hockey, foosball, every video game known to man's in our building. But then we also have a homework component. We want kids to be productive citizenry, making sure they're successful in school. And then each and every day we study God's Word so that they know how to make the right decisions inside our facility. But we want them to go out and be able to make right decisions in their community, be a productive citizenry now and ultimately eternity in heaven.
And why partner with the church?
Obviously a kid eventually turns 19 and they can't be at the youth center anymore, and they need to have someplace else to spiritually take care of their soul. So I think Lighthouse really does, I know there's no such thing as pre-evangelism, but we do pre-evangelism, and we get to walk in the community in a really cool and fresh and no strings attached way and shamelessly plug Lighthouse and the church.
Yeah, and so it's a beautiful partnership that's going to be emerging here, and it's going to be taking place in May. There are needs that come along with an endeavor like this, and so as we look to renovate Bridge MKE, our fellowship hall, I've been showing you some of the pictures of the designs and stuff like that already, but the hall will need to be redeveloped so that it can accommodate this kind of a ministry, so there's needs there, and there'll also be volunteer needs. So Jim, you and Dave Panitsky, who is our bridge planter, are here on campus this whole weekend.
And Carly Jane Mathena, who is going to be the site director at this location. So you'll get to meet her firsthand as well. All three of us will be here, and we'll have a table in the entryway, and you'll learn a whole lot more about us.
Yeah, so if you can, make a little bit of time, stop by, talk with Jim and Carly and Dave, learn a little bit more about it and some of the ways that you might be able to be a part of it as well. I'm Mike Westendorf.
I'm Pastor Buskey.
And this is this week's St. Paul's Connection.